Hey traders, welcome to my new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Supertrend indicators to make consistent profit. But first, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. So, without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Supertrend, as the name suggests, this is based on trends. Look at this chart. You will see a green line below the candles, which will rise up with it. This is a positive trend, indicating a bullish trend. And when it is red and above the candle, it is a sign of a bearish downtrend. Supertrend is a simple and easy-to-use indicator, and gives accurate readings about ongoing trends. It is created with two parameters, namely period and multiplier. By default, the period is set to 10 and the multiplier is set to 3. You can experiment with different settings as you like, but in my opinion these settings are sufficient for trading. Now let's see how the Supertrend works. Here in this chart, we can see that the price is in an uptrend, and this green line is the Supertrend line. That is, as long as the price remains above the green line, the uptrend will continue. When the price breaks through this green line, we can see a change in Supertrend with a red line appearing above the price. This is a sign of a change in trend. As a result, it indicates that the downtrend has begun. Basically, when the Supertrend turns green, we have to buy, and when it turns red, we have to sell. The problem here is that this technique requires us to be in the market at all times. We are either in an uptrend or downtrend. Supertrend provides buy and sell signals even in sideways markets, and such signals can result in big losses. In this example, you can see that the market was on an uptrend, and the Supertrend displayed a buy signal. And now you see that the trend has already ended, and the market has turned flat. But the problem is that the Supertrend always giving signal, it displays a sell signal even though there is no trend. That's why we need to filter these range markets, so that we can only get signals from Supertrends if the market is actually trending. So, in this strategy, we're going to use two Supertrend indicators to identify the long-term and short-term trend of the market. And we will only trade when both the trends are in confluence. We will use the Supertrend indicator on two different settings. So for the short term, we'll take the basic parameters of 10 and 3. But for the longer term one, we'll just multiply the short term ones by 3, so now it's 30 and 9. Now, let's take a look at the rules of the strategy. As per our strategy, we will use the long-term Supertrend to identify the trend, and the short-term Supertrend for our entries. So the way we use the Supertrend strategy is by only taking positions when both the short-term Supertrend and long-term Supertrend lines are in the same color. For example, in this chart, we can see that the long-term Supertrend line has turned green, but the short-term Supertrend line is still red, so you don't want to take positions yet. Further, you can see at this point that both the lines are turned green, and this is where you want to take a buy position. You can keep your stop loss below this green line. As you can see, the price gave a good up move after our entry. Let's look at another example. In this chart, we can see that the long-term Supertrend line has turned red, but the short-term Supertrend line is still green, so you don't want to take positions yet. Further, you can see at this point that both the lines are turned red, and this is where you want to take a sell position. You can keep your stop loss above this red line. After our entry, the price made a good down move. And for our exit signal, there's actually a lot of ways you can do this. You can close your position if your trade reaches a certain amount of profit or losses. Another way is if the color of the lines no longer matches. Another strategy you can combine with Supertrend is the 200 EMA. Supertrend and 200 EMA can both be the ideal combination for this strategy, because Supertrends can be used to detect short to medium-term trends, and the 200 EMA line can be used to detect the long-term trends. In this strategy, you take buy signals from Supertrend only when the price is above the 200 EMA line, and you take sell signals from Supertrend only if the price is below the 200 EMA line. Let's see some examples. In this chart, here you can see that the Supertrend indicates a buy signal, but the price is still below the 200 EMA line, so we don't want to take a position right now. You should enter a buy position when the price crosses the 200 EMA line, while the Supertrend remains green. When the Supertrend turns red, you close your position. Let's move on to another example. In this chart, here you can see that the Supertrend indicates a sell signal, but the price is still above the 200 EMA line, so we don't want to take a position right now. You should enter a sell position when the price crosses the 200 EMA line, while the Supertrend remains red. When the Supertrend turns green, you close your position. So thank you guys for watching, and if you liked the video, then be sure to subscribe to our channel, so that you don't miss on any of our new videos. I'll see you in the next video.